So feel in order to heal. We talked about that. The practices that I use, and this I'll just speak to the stuff that, I've learned and trained and I train other people in. Meditation, obviously I don't train people in meditation, but I teach meditation. But the yoga. Yoga and meditation has been the foundation of this doorway to healing. For a long time, I just didn't know I was actually connected. I just thought I'm this body, so I was doing a lot of stuff in my body. Went through a whole journey after my martial arts career. And when I came to yoga to heal my body from what happened in the martial arts, it was full contact. I tore both hamstrings, I injured my back, my knees, and blah, blah. Okay, all this stuff happened. And I was like, okay, but I need to do something that can actually heal my body. So I came to yoga, and yoga is amazing because it taught me how to feel into my body. And it brought me into, well, awareness is one part of it, but presence, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And the meditation is something that, I don't know, I've been meditating since I was a kid, and on and off, and then more and more over the years, and then more in the last, decade or so, I'd say. Definitely in the last 5 years, been meditating, I'd say most days, pretty much every day, and connecting, and definitely in the last few years, it's been a very big part. It's really just been the container that holds all of this work together for me. Doorway of connecting, going inwards. And I realized just with these tools, with yoga and meditation, was a doorway to heal, because it taught me how to feel. Right, so here in this program, we'll do quite a bit of meditation. There's a lot of transformation work here. So, I'm teaching and learning stuff, but you're doing exercises. You're starting to dig deep, starting to go in. We're not going to do any yoga here in this program because we won't have time for it. There's a lot of stuff for me to fit in just the 3 days. But the yoga side of things will bring in, I'll introduce it at the Evolve program, which is the next stage after AWAKEN, for those of you who I will see there. But if you don't, you don't even need to be in Evolve, right? You could actually just get into yoga practice. I'd recommend that, or some kind of movement practice. Something where you're connecting to your body, which allows you to feel. And you can do a lot of movement. To be honest, you can do yoga and not feel. There are a lot of people that are practicing yoga just mechanically, right? And ironically, with our practice, for a lot of people, it's quite intense, they say. The practice I teach, ironically, it's about feeling. It's about paying attention. Because for some of us, I'll just share my journey. I was so used to so much intensity in my life, especially with full contact martial arts and all of that. I was, professional athlete, training twice a day. So I needed kind of high intensity. And when I got in, I found the most intense style of yoga that I could find at that time, and then went in and it just hooked me. I just got hooked straight away. Loved it. Right? It just opened me up into this whole world suddenly. And then it taught me how to feel. So for some of us, it's like the intensity, for me, the intensity kind of just drew me in. It's almost like I needed to be met with a certain intensity. And then as I continued to delve into that intensity, it taught me how to, ironically, slow down within that storm, or within that intensity, within the fire of the practice, and get centered within myself and connect to my body. And then the connection to the body then opened up, into awareness and healing, and kind of just kept going from there. So I'm not saying you have to do yoga, but some kind of a meditation practice where you're practicing paying attention to what's going on in your body. So in what I teach, even though there's a certain intensity in the practice, the yoga practice, I'm teaching feel. Feel in order to heal. If you talk to people in our community, they'll tell you. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember to leave me a comment below, or any questions you may have about the topic covered. And if you haven't done so yet, hit subscribe and the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I upload my next video. Also, if you know someone who may benefit from this video, please hit share and share it with them. Lastly, I commend you for your commitment to growth and personal transformation. See you in my next video.